Good evening, London.
Julian Assange has been offered political asylum in Ecuador, but he can't take that up because if he leaves the embassy, he's liable to be arrested. So Julian Assange asked this UN working group in 2014 to look at whether he is being wrongly denied his rights as somebody who's been granted political asylum. That working group took evidence from the British government and the Swedish government, and it's concluded that he has been, in effect, arbitrarily detained here in the UK, and he should be allowed to travel to Ecuador. The problem for Mr. Assange biding his time in this building is that the UN working group's conclusions are not legally binding. Indeed, the UK government came out very quickly to say a European arrest warrant was still in place and it was legally obliged to arrest Mr. Assange if he leaves the embassy and send him to Sweden. So it doesn't seem that it's changed very much on the ground for Mr. Assange, even if it does add some moral weight to his campaign. Well, that's what the world's press gathered outside the embassy here are all wondering. Julian Assange will certainly use the conclusions of this panel to press his case that he should be allowed to take up political asylum in Ecuador and travel there without fear of arrest. It could be that he uses these findings as the basis of a lawsuit, but his problem is that there is still an outstanding European arrest warrant for him, which won't go away unless the Swedes decide to remove it. And it's also possible, of course, that he could be arrested simply for breaching his bail conditions here in the United Kingdom. So for now, at least, Julian Assange will stay exactly where he is.